Hey, I'm Amethyst Goddess from In Alignment Ministries, and Soulful Messages are out. I've been working on Soulful Messages since April. This is May. So today I will be covering Capricorn's energy. Again, it can be sun rising, sun, moon rising, Venus, all that good stuff. But if you're not a Capricorn in the message, you're drawn to it, you know, the title or whatever, take it, okay? So it could be 2-3 years down the road. It doesn't matter. It's whenever you find this message, it's for you, okay? So let me tap into Capricorn's energy. Lately, I've been getting a lot of gospel songs. I wonder what is up with that. Some of you may be have a gospel upbringing or background or Christian background. But I heard this song by Fred Hammond. We're blessed in the city, we're blessed in the field, we're blessed when we come and when we go. We cast down every stronghold, sickness and poverty must cease. For the devil is defeated, we are blessed. That's what I'm hearing. So far, okay. Dang, whoa. I don't think I'm taking all of these. I'm gonna just read them out, but I don't think I'm gonna take all of these. Because usually I just do the 3 energy elements. Okay. So the first one, Neptune. Okay. The second one, fire. Third one, Gemini. And the other 3, like I said, I'm just gonna read them, but I don't think I'm gonna cover them because that's too much. Jupiter, Mars, and I heard Aries when I touched Mars. Leo. The Leo energy has been coming out a lot. Some of you may be experiencing something in Leo season, which is what? July, August? No. August, September? Yeah. No. July, August. Because in the August, it's Virgo season to September. So, or some of you are connected to a Leo. When I touched Neptune, I heard disillusionment with a fire sign. Gemini, I'm hearing communication. So I'm going to put those down at the bottom, but I'm going to have the ruling energy, which is Neptune, fire, and Gemini at the top, while I bring the Jupiter, Mars, and Leo down, just in case something does pop up. You know what I mean? Okay, what are the strengths? Okay, don't use these cards. What are the strengths for Leo? Oh, hold on, Capricorn. Jeez Louise. What is the strengths for Capricorn? Okay, so some of you are going through your transformation. Okay, a Tower card, disruption came up. So you let something fall. Whether it was a relationship, a business that you was like, I need to just let it go. Authority and solar plexus. Authority. Solar plexus. Give me one more card for strengths. Okay. So strengths, spiritual union came out. And then the truth, which is judgment. So you may have found out the truth about a situation. You're finally facing the truth. You're making some finalities to some things, bringing some finalities to some things, final decisions. Okay, what are things you need improvements on, Capricorn? Rejoice and celebration. Some of you are not enjoying life as you should. Like, you're not really enjoying the pleasures of life. You're working, you're serious, you're focused, you're driven. But Spirit is asking you to have fun as well. Some of you want to participate in a lot of activities. You want to put yourself out there, you know, get it while the getting is good. And I'm a firm believer in that, as far as, you know, the pot, you know, stirring and is good, so let's get to it. But also you need to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You need to enjoy the process. You need to have fun in the process. What is something that they need to work on? Solitude. So sometimes you shut yourself off from the world and you go into solitude or hermit mode a lot, more than you should. Some of you actually need to go into solitude, meaning you need some alone time. People always in your face. Spiritual strength, okay? So you need to get your spiritual strength up. Give me one more card. Dang. The waiting game. Okay? The waiting game. I'm hearing something about a contract. Okay, so some of you are waiting for a contract to come forth. What's the heads up? And then I'm going to go in to clarify. What's the heads up for Capricorn? Conflict and defeat. So you may overwork yourself. You may feel overburdened by the circumstances that you're currently facing or dealing with. Give me 3 more cards, please, for the heads up for Capricorn. Emotional withdrawal. So again, you may retreat because you done burnt yourself out so much. 2 more cards. Fulfillment of wishes. Some of you may actually get what you want, but you, by walking away from certain situations. Give me 1 more card. Or you recently had an ending, and now it's time for that abundance to come in. Okay, so patience and planning. Okay, so your next steps. You want your next steps to be your best steps. Okay. So some of you actually are needing to retreat, needing to go in hermit mode, where you're actually saying, you know what, I need to take a break from all y'all, all these events, all these collaborations and business dealings. You get what I'm saying? All these activities, and actually, you know, relax. I'm hearing rest and rejuvenate, some of you, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and clarify exactly what the waiting game is about. I keep hearing contracts. Government contracts, business contracts, house contracts, properties. 2 of Pentacles. So 2. What is the waiting game about? Remember I was saying Leo in the beginning, or a fire sign? So that may be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, King of Wands energy. You may be waiting for some legal documents to be finalized in regards to a Leo or a fire sign, King of Wands, or a business person, a person of influence. Magician, that's That could be Virgo or Gemini. Okay. Was this person this Leo person, if you're getting out of a relationship with them, they can be like manipulative. What's the Two of Pentacles? You know, they kind of like, I want what I want kind of thing. So Six of Cups came out for the Two of Pentacles. And the Sun card. So something in regards to this Leo person. I'm hearing different stories for a Leo. So a Leo that you're getting away from. A Leo that you're actually doing business with. What is this? So you may be determining whether or not you should leave a person. Or start fresh. So I asked what the Six of Cups was. The Six of Earth came out. Charity, generosity, windfall. What is the Six of Cups? Ten of Water. So it may be a family situation. Ten of Water. Then what is the Sun card? I heard, first thing I heard when I said what is the Sun card, I heard being single. What is the Sun card? And you might have fire in your chart. You may have Leo in your chart. What is the Sun card? Oh, come on now. I ain't going to be doing all these cards. It's too many. So Three of Fire came out. And then Awakening came out. Three of Fire is like Three of Wands. And the Awakening card is like the Hangman and Rider-Waite. So remember I also said about contracts. So I'm hearing it could be possibly a relationship or business situation. So whether you're expanding, like buying properties, you in real estate. What is the Three of Fire? So when I asked what is the Three of Fire, Knight of Water came out. Could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Remember I said the Awakening, that's like the Hangman, that's Pisces. Nine of Air. So sleepless nights, worry. Because I'm asking what the Three of Fire is about. Eight of Air, self-doubt and confusion. Two of Air, indecision. Two of Pentacles. So you're making some decisions and you're juggling some decisions. You're juggling some opportunities. You don't really have clarity on it. And that's probably why I was saying you need to rest and like retreat from certain situations, because right now you are not in the best energy to be making decisions right now. You get what I'm saying? Especially if they're big decisions like contracts, anything dealing with legalities and stuff. Like you may want to hold off on that. And so like some of you are worrying so much about situations that it's reflecting in the cards. Like it's causing you to not sleep properly because you got all these ideas and you feeling overwhelmed and you feel obligated to certain things. And so Spirit is calling for you to get some balance. What exactly is fire saying? I'm hearing that you're not seeing the situation clearly. That was the same thing that Libra was having. What is fire saying to Capricorn? Six of Air, so relocation, possibly moving on. Oh. What is fire saying to Capricorns? I'm hearing a degree, a college degree. So some of you have done some schooling and you're debating on whether or not you should continue it, or debating on whether or not you should end it. So this is the Hermit card came out for the fire. And then, which is also a Virgo card. You may be dealing with a Virgo. You may have Virgo in your chart, or the Gemini energy too, because the Magician is Gemini and Virgo, like the Mercury energy, and Gemini came out earlier. And then Two of Water. Two of Water, so that's like Two of Cups, partnership, commitment, reconciliation. So all those three can be possibilities for you. When I ask what Two of Water is, new beginnings, light, which is the Sun card, 9, material harvest, and recognition and reward. So you have some decisions to make, Capricorn. But I feel like right now is not the time to take action of those decisions. What is Gemini saying? What is Gemini saying? What is Gemini saying? Foundations and achievements. What is Gemini saying? Passion ignited. And discontent and boredom. Okay, so this is one message that's standing out right now. Some of you are like doing a lot of things that is recognized and you're getting rewarded for it. Some of you are actually doing some really good things. But what are you passionate about? Like, are you doing things that you really love? Like, has the train of accomplishment overridden the pleasures of life? Like, things are falling in place. You know, you want to take action, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? You've been really... The dreams that you've been having, that you saw yourself 10 years ago, that you're in right now, you saw it 10 years ago. You were speaking it 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago. You were saying that these things were going to happen for you, and you saw it, and you captured it, and you held on to it, and you persevered, and you worked through it. And so now you're getting the recognition, you're getting the rewards, you're getting the contracts. I mean, business is booming, but with all of that, sometimes you can kind of get lost in that, where you're doing all of these networking events, you're doing all these business ventures, and you're almost on autopilot with all these things going on, and you're driven, but you really haven't had the pleasure part. You're here, there, everywhere, but you're not really enjoying it like you want to. Like rest ain't really been a part of the program. Self-care hasn't really been a part of the program. Saying no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can attend every event and every conference and every meeting, but at the expense of what? So what are you driven by? Are you just driven by success and stability? What is passionate united? Some of you will come in contact or there will be an encounter with someone that will show you something different. Like, yes, you can be ambitious. Yes, you can do all these different things, but they're going to help you ignite like the passion. 6 of fire. So that's success, recognition, self-esteem. Like that's on and popping for you. 8 of fire, speed, activity, multitasking. So that's like the 8 of wands. I'm hearing more so communications with this. So you may reconnect with someone. You may find someone on the internet or social media. What is 8 of fire? Even if it's just a video clip like on IG or something or whatever. And you like, dang, that's a different perspective. You know what I mean? 7 of earth. Assessment, patience, investment. So you'll probably like look at your life and like, that's kind of like a good point. Like assessing like, dang, I have been building, but have I been enjoying the build along the way? Have I really stopped to smell the flowers or smell the roses? And your guides are watching out for you. They're looking over you. And they're very proud of you too. On the bottom is 2 of earth. So prioritization, playfulness, and balance. Then 3 of earth is right at the bottom too. Being truthful with yourself, being honest. Again, you may have some form of communication with someone where they help shed light on things that, yeah, you're accomplishing a lot and that's good. But there's something missing. Okay? So I'm not really getting like something in depth like that. I mean, this is pretty deep, but what is the card for Capricorn? I think you are aware of yourself, but sometimes you get caught up so much, especially if business is booming for you because of your nature. You just want to go in. You know what I'm saying? You want to grind out. And sometimes you'll shift your focus from self-care and resting, enjoying vacations, you know, investing a little bit more in your clothing, having a little bit more comfortable lifestyle. You won't invest in that versus investing in more properties, investing more time in your businesses, investing more in different contracts. So the Temple of Lapis Lazuli came out, the goddess of the ancient skies. So it's calling for you to use your intuition, to have some discernment of what you choose to evolve yourself in. Have better discernment of who you have business with. I'm getting. Because all business ain't good business, you feel me? And some of the people that you think mean you well just because they're a good business per se is not necessarily for you. Where are you at? 184. And this is the Isis Oracle, just in case you were wondering. Your soul is very ancient, beloved, and does not only hear up from the earth. It holds much special wisdom of star peoples from civilizations far and near, with unique high vibrational awareness that can help humanity transition from a civilization based in fear to a love-based culture. You are guided to come into deeper acceptance of your own inner knowing now. Remembering who you are, not to fit in with external models of how to be in this world. For you are here to help birth a new way that is more aligned with your spiritual truth. Trust in your wisdom to sit and contemplate in any issue that you're questioning right now, and to trust in the voice of your heart. It doesn't always have to make logical sense. It can be, higher level of perception, divine logic, divine guidance. It just needs to feel as though it makes your heart expand, so the passion ignited. And that will be a sign for you that that is your truth. So your mission is deeper than what you think. Your soul mission is deeper than what you think. You think that, yes, your truth of you never giving up and having perseverance, you working hard to get yours and all this kind of stuff, and being diligent, right? Being positive, speaking things into existence. But it's even deeper than that with you. It's the love behind it, the love factor that you're missing. It's the passion behind it. And true enough, when Capricorns are on fire for a mission or a certain purpose, all they need is it can be something about stability, and they're on fire. So it doesn't really take much for a Capricorn or an earth sign. If it's getting money, that's going to turn them on. You get what I'm saying? But it's calling for something higher, okay? It's calling for something higher. Your spirit is calling for something higher. Not just material gain and stability, okay? What chakra energy for Capricorn, please? I mean, it's good that what you're doing, but just know that your mission is way bigger than that. Way bigger than what you think. And you're obtaining these things not just for the sake of obtaining them and for your family and just for you. What is the mission? You're an inspiration. You're a light. A truth teller. What Capricorn needs to know right now? I'm pretty much done. So that came out, remember I said truth teller? Truth. Okay? Truth came out. And inner strength. Okay? Give yourself a little bit more credit. It's not all about the money. It's not about the material gain. It's the story behind it. Okay? People need to hear your story more, not just about the getting to it part. Okay, so what self-care does Capricorn need to have here? Pop right on out, didn't it? Health checkup. That came up for Cancer, and make an altar. So remember I said you have connections, right? So health checkup. I'm hearing blood pressure. You need to check your blood pressure out, y'all. Because you sometimes, with earth signs, I know like Virgo, but earth signs, sometimes y'all can internalize stuff, because y'all so much into getting to it mode that sometimes you'll shift your focus off of self-care and self-practice. So some of y'all, your ancestor altar will be of importance. So if you have like old pictures of your ancestors, you can have, you know, your candle, your altar, your tablecloth if you want to do that. It can just be just memorabilia of them. You know what I'm saying? Like little keepsakes, watches. I'm seeing someone have a I'm hearing grandfather, so like a gold watch, like the old ones, the pocket watches with the chain. I'm seeing one of y'all may have one of those. Okay, you carry it around, or you may have possession of that. That can be an artifact or some form of memorabilia that you can use for your altar. Doesn't have to be fancy smancy, doesn't have to be big. You know what I'm saying? It's that time that you have in your alone space that you meditate, or you just have quiet time. You light a candle for them. It can be white, gold, it can be silver. You know what I'm saying? Specifically gold or white, I'm hearing for you. You may want to light some incense, a cigar, pipe for that particular ancestor. I'm hearing gathering, so you may look into your ancestors are surrounding you. And sometimes they're gathered around you, you don't even realize it. But I'm also seeing that they would love for you to have a gathering at your home, a gathering of family coming together, and they would love that energy to be involved in that energy with you. Let me see, one more self-care. But definitely get that checkup. Women, well woman's checkup, your annual, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. What is another self-care for Capricorn, please? Don't operate in haste. Don't allow people to give you all these pressuring deadlines. If you're not getting clarity right now, it's okay to push back and say you need more time. Meditate. And that's something. Meditate, y'all. Get grounded. Meditate within your energy. You know what I'm saying? Hold space for yourself. Take care of yourself. Okay, so whoever it is that's distracting you, that has a strong personality, strong energy, don't allow them to interfere on your alone time, your meditation practice, or your time where your quiet time of when you have your downtime with your ancestors, or that time where you're meditating or doing yoga, your self-care practices. You set that time, you put your do not disturb on your phone. You know what I'm saying? You having a lot of time to say, this is the allotted time for me in this particular day, and I'm doing this, and that's it. Those weekend getaways too. Find time to enjoy your own energy, your own space. And I'm also hearing, even though I said have a gathering at your home, I'm also hearing some of you may need to be a little bit more careful on who you invite in your home. Okay? Not everyone should be invited to your intimate space. That's your intimate space. I can't think of another word, so just going with that. That's your place to unwind. That's your, wants to come out, but it keeps fading away. That's your sacred space. That's your sanctuary, right? So be mindful of the company that you keep. So that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I really wanted to get this message out to you, and I hope that it finds you well. If a connection feels like it doesn't serve you, like you feel like the person is really pushing themselves on you, that's a good indication. Checking the temperature of how you feel when that person's around you. And if it ain't meshing, you just disconnect. But if there are people that are challenging you to be open and have fun and enjoy and live life fully, you invite that in. And it may feel uncomfortable for those situations because you don't practice that often, okay? So you'll understand and feel exactly what you need to feel and recognize to determine what energy needs to be around you and what doesn't, okay? So that's all I have for you. Again, this is the Soulful Messages. It's a little bit more in depth, okay? It's a little bit more layers to it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I shall see you soon. Be well. Take care.